What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh fucking hell, I just woke up. Anyways, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today's video is about Android Auto. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up to help me out. It would definitely help the channel out. Anyways, so first things first, I just woke up and it's 12, no, actually it's 1 a.m. 1 p.m. right now. And I'm planning to go discount tire and change my tires from all season to summer tires. And then yeah, and then pick up some coffee on the way, see how long that take, and then run you guys through the Android Auto you guys been asking. Video is gonna be really fast, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Play my Spotify playlist.
Alright, asking Spotify to play some music.
I'm back in my crib. Before we start with the AIO, which it means all-in-one tweak for the Mazda information system, so I need you guys to know, disclaimer, please keep this in mind. This is only gonna work for 55 version and 56 version. And also please keep in mind that I'm not responsible for anything that happens to your device if you break it. So if you actually break it, it's not gonna go back. It's not gonna go back the same anymore. It might not even turn on. It might stuck in the bootload. So make sure you follow the steps properly. You read those instructions given by them on the AIO software. So make sure you follow all those. Check your firmware version on your device, and if it works, it works. So as I said, I don't want to be responsible if anything happens. I'm just showing you guys out that I got the feature, and that's what I follow, what I've been doing. So yeah, let's carry on with that. Alright, now back at the computer. First thing, to get the software, the tweaks, what you need to do is you go to this website. You can find this in the link in the description. I'll drop it down there. You see this new version of AIO v2. That's what you want to click. You right click on that. It's gonna start downloading, which you can see on the bottom. I already downloaded, so technically I'm not gonna download it again. And you can read through like what they wrote. This is not the official site. You can find the official site on the app. This is the app that you'll find. And let me delete this real quick. So what you gotta do is that after you download it, this is how it looks like. It's like a little teal color with the Mazda logo on it. Double click on that, and it will start up this whole tweak thing. And make sure, first things first, you gotta make sure that enable Wi-Fi, enable install SSH bring back. Make sure that your system is running 555 version or 56 version, else not anything else wouldn't work. So make sure you read properly like the rules. Let me pull it up. Alright, so over here it says that he personally tested with 555 version. So make sure it doesn't go above 56. So this doesn't work for every single Mazda unit. So just make sure your version, your firmware. And what you need to do is enable backup JCI folder. So it will back up your software, the actual original one from the manufacturer. And then you can see over here, you have the choices. The left one is to install. The right one, the rate one, like, let me show you. If it's a rate, it restores it, so it means technically uninstall. And if you want to install, you pick the left side, which is the green. So, well, this is the no disclaimer. You know, the starting when you start your car, it tells you to agree with that. I technically disabled that. And then touchscreen while moving, I disabled that, which allows me to touch the screen while I'm driving. AIO tweaks, make sure you have this. This is quite useful. You'll see that you can change all your the icons and everything. Android Auto head unit, make sure I usually take all this, I check all this, fix the cluster compass, and I pick the beta version instead. I remove it completely for that. Fuel consumption tweaks, I pick the MPG, and then pause on the mute. What else? You can actually cast your phone screen to the information system, but which I don't need that. I don't really want to cast my screen. And what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So what you do next is that you click on this screen color thing, the start, and then you click start again, and it will create a folder on your desktop once it's complete. See, this is basically complete. As you can see, that's a new folder called copy to USB. I'm not sure you can actually see that, but it says copy to USB. Let me zoom in that for you. Yeah, once you do that, make sure you have a flash drive, and then this is my flash drive over here. So that's the flash drive. It's asking me to format it. I'm gonna format it. Make sure it's at FAT32 when you format it. And then, yeah, click start, and it should be formatting. Alright, it says format complete. Yeah, it must be FAT32. And then what you do is you drag the file you have over here. Oh gosh, it's blocking. You open up the file inside. Don't drag the whole entire folder that they created. You just need the files in here. Copy it into your flash drive. Once that is done, you just copy this, and then you just plug it into the information system, and then start the car, and then wait for a few minutes. It will take a while, and it will boot up. You will watch in a video, and then it will prompt everything to ask you to confirm. Just go with it. And if you want to uninstall, it works the same way. You just put like all this, check all this red color marks, all this red, like if you don't want it, just check the red ones, check the red ones, check the red ones, and then same thing, start all over again, and then just it will create another folder. Just drag and drop into a clean thumb drive, plug it into the car, and wait for it to prompt. Alright, so after you install it, the system will reboot. So right now I just switch off the car. I want to show you how to connect like Android Auto. So make sure you download the Android Auto app like on your phone. I have it on my phone already. It's over here. This is the Android Auto app. I'm not sure you can see because the focus problem. But anyhow, all you want to do is to start your car first. And once your car is started, it will boot up. So this one, it doesn't work wirelessly. You have to keep that in mind. So you take your cable, you plug it into the information system down there, and then the one that came with the car is right underneath there. It's really dark right now, so you barely can see shit, but I think you all should understand what I'm talking about. Anyhow, once you've done that, the system boots up, it will go back to normal. Let me show you some cool stuff first. So after it boots, whatever you selected will auto install. Excuse me for all this warning guidance, my tire pressure is low, I have to fix that. So you see speedometer over here, so you can click on speedometer and it will pop up. It will show you your fuel gauge, temperature, total distance, idling time, trip time, and your RPM, GPS speed, average speed, top speed. So it's a pretty cool thing. It's really nice. The button works the same. Just go back out and you see Android Auto. I would jump that as the last thing. And AIO tweaks. AIO tweaks, they are pretty nice, they're pretty decent. This tweak here is to change the icon on your main screen. So let me just try one example. Flatline. So flatline is all set. Go back to your home. You can see all this turn into a flat line. So if you want to change that, or if you want to go back to normal, you can reset tweaks and it will go back to the normal ones. So you can mess around with this all you want. It's pretty much that, like that's it. So like you have apps like over here. This is to start the Android unit. You don't really need to use this. Options is do the settings how you want it to be. You can mess around with it. It should be safe. And then Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi for the car, usually it's supposed to work with the Android Auto for you to actually use it wirelessly, but somehow it didn't work for mine, and I checked online. The system you're using, the AIO, tends to not support the wireless yet. It's not stable. So you can enable Wi-Fi and connect to whatever Wi-Fi you have. You see the Wi-Fi symbol come out already. It will take some time and then you will find whatever you're trying to connect to, which is usually your phone. And last but not least, this is the interesting part. So you have to download Android Auto, and then you see this cable over here. This is plugged into my information system. What I do is, you have to keep in mind, this information system's USB slot, it only puts out 0.5 amps. So what you need technically is actually 2.0 at this generation to charge this kind of phone, you know. But I found another solution is to use a wireless at the same time, and I plug it in and then I just put it on top, and then it charges it while I'm going. So it's pretty decent, it's not bad, so it charges it. So well, that's my solution. And you have, if you want to use Android Auto, it will boot up right away on your phone, and you just technically plug the cable in, like just plug it in, and the screen will take about a few seconds, and boom, Android Auto, just like that. So wait, focus. Yep, it's focusing right now. And then let me show you a little bit how to use it. So if you want to use the navigation, I tend to choose Waze. I can choose Waze. If you want to call people, this is the one. And then if you want music, depending on what you want, like if you want to change from Spotify to something else you're using that they support, you can just hold it right there for a few seconds and it will bump. And then last but not least, this button is to go back to the main menu. So you can find some tweaks online to mess with Android Auto and just change it the way you like it, but please keep in mind, don't mess with it while you're driving. All right. And most of all, it also follows the light. Like if you turn on your headlights, it will change. You see it just changed right there. And then like the main screen will change. It will not be that bright. It looks good. Everything looks really good like this. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much how it works. If that helped you guys out, I'm sorry it doesn't work wirelessly. That's another software that works wirelessly that doesn't use AIO tweaks, so I can drop the link for another video down there. I think it's Spanish, so there's subtitles, you can totally read it. That one you can use the USB, but why I did not recommend that one and try it out for you guys is because I noticed whenever he uses it wirelessly, the screen tends to lag for a few seconds, which I can really assume if you play music with it, it's gonna lag even more. So I don't like that idea, so I stick with the USB cable. And yeah, I've been using it for like a week and a half now, and it's going really well. It's been okay, and yeah, well, we'll just see the update, follow the AIO website and see what they have and whatsoever. But whatever it is, I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope it helped you guys out. Make sure, keep this in mind, make sure after you install it, unplug the USB, else not it's gonna reinstall again. And if you want to uninstall it, it's real simple. Just go back to the, I think I probably showed you in the video ahead earlier. So over there, just make sure you listen to all the instruction properly, read it, and go through it, alright? And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up for me and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh yeah, that's a tunnel, that's a tunnel.